What's up, YouTube? It's a beautiful day. This this the sun's shining, and I believe a lot of good blessings are in favor for a lot of people. So today, what I wanted to talk with you about is why people, the reason why people, I'm sorry, not the reason, the reasons why people become haters. The first reason why people become haters is because they don't have their own vision. And what do I mean by own vision? They don't have their own purpose in life. They don't have their own path. They see someone that's on that path and doing what's necessary to go through the trials and tribulations and the pros and cons to get where they need to be or where they're trying to go. And individuals are watching that and they become jealous behind that. And the reason why they're becoming jealous behind it, because they have no vision. They're living in limbo. If you stay in the same place as others when they're not going anywhere, they don't have a destination, 9 times out of 10, they're going to develop disdain towards you. And it's a natural human reaction. Should it be that way? No, but it happens. And truth be told, a lot of people don't even believe that having a vision is possible. They just believe in getting a job, working a 9 to 5, and that's pretty much it. And doing what else society tells them to do. Following the rules of society. So they say. That's a big factor when you got a lot of people walking around just working 9 to 5s just to make ends meet. Because they seen their parents do it, they seen their relatives do it, they seen other people do it, and they just think that's the natural order of things. So, when you don't have a vision, when you're not living in your purpose, when you don't have a path that you're following, you choose the side of being a hater because you see someone else doing something and it's making you reflect and look at yourself because you have nothing going on. This person is making progress in life and your life is at a standstill. So, that is the number one reason why people become haters. The next reason would be the company you keep. You've heard the saying, birds of a feather flock together. And a lot of times, individuals can't think for themselves. They don't know how. They expect someone else to do it for them. And truthfully, it's just pretty much laziness. If you're the type of individual that feels as if you like to do your own thing, you don't want to participate in what everybody else is doing, then you become ostracized. They're either looking at you like, what's wrong with you? Or they're looking at you like you think you're better than them. And that's not even the case. It's just that you understand that this is your life. And you want a certain outcome for your life. So, when you're hanging with a certain crowd and they begin to have the conversation of talking negatively about you, 9 times out of 10, that energy becomes contagious if you're not self-aware. Sometimes when people are self-aware, they don't want to hear that because they're looking like, wow, you sound like you're hating on that person. But others join right in unconsciously and pick up that same energy. All because they don't want to see you do better than them. So watch the company you keep. People can either be a lesson or a blessing. And the people that you so-called keep around you, if they're not motivating you to be better, regardless if it makes you angry, you're wasting your time. So choose better people to associate with and engage in interactions. That was the second reason. The third reason is that they just envy what you have. They want what you have. And what do I mean by this? You can be living a certain lifestyle. You can be dating a certain person. You can be getting certain opportunities, and the person just wants it. They want it. They want what you got. They're asking themselves, and maybe even asking the universe, why does that person always get blessed? Why does this always happen for that person? But have you ever sat back and thought about maybe you really don't want what they have? The illusion of it sounds appealing, but when you really think about it, maybe that's not for you. Maybe something bad would happen if you got what they got. Maybe you'll find out you really didn't want that. You didn't like it. It was stressful for you. It was too much of a headache. Maybe you just weren't happy doing it. So you achieve this goal that someone else achieves, right? You get the blessing because you see they get it. They got it. And now you have the opportunity to get it. But once you're in that position, you find out that you're really not happy there and fulfilled. So have you ever thought, is that really for you? Because it might not be. So people are envious of what you got, and this ties back into number 1. But why do you really want that, though? That would be the main question you would have to ask yourself. Why do you want what they have? You see someone with a nice car. Oh man, how do they get that? How do they get the opportunity to get blessed with having that nice car? Well, the thing about it, do you really want that vehicle? Or are you just looking for a competition? Just to say you got it? Maybe you really don't really care about that. Because if they didn't show up with it, would you be thinking about it? These are things to think about. Someone gets a new home. Did you really want to get a new home? Were you thinking about getting a new home? Now that this person got a new home, Now you all of a sudden want a new home. Did it really matter if they didn't elevate and get a new home? A friend or a family member decides to get into a new relationship, and you're stuck in an old relationship. And this is one of the reasons people make a really big mistake with this one. You think the grass is green on the other side. All because maybe your friend or family member wasn't happy with that other person and they decided to date someone new and made a good selection process with this individual. Or maybe they did make a bad decision. And on the surface level, it looks like they're having fun, but behind closed doors, it's pure hell for them. You come to find out if you were to do the same thing, you're not really happy. You made a big mistake. Now it's too late. That other person that was probably good for you because you thought the grass was green on the other side doesn't want nothing to do with you now. And the new person, well, that situation is just trash. So what did you really accomplish? So now you're feeling a little stupid. Probably won't admit it. Maybe you will, but you do. So the point I'm trying to make here, our lives are designed the way they're designed. One of the analogies I hear a lot is our life is like a movie and you're the director. You have the option of choice. Choice A, choice B, choice C, or choice D. Which selection are you going to choose? It's up to you. So, the point I was getting to, with hatred towards others, it's really a lot of wasted energy, and it really doesn't get you anywhere. And you shouldn't really be focused on somebody else, when in actuality, the secret to that is to just focus on yourself. I know it's hard. I know it's a lot of distractions out here. I know people got to work with patience. You might see something before your eyes, and someone might be blessed with an opportunity. But my question to you is, what if that's not your chosen path? And really think this through. Do you really want what they have? Or are you just making life a difficult competition? Not only for others, but for yourself. So, that was 3 reasons why people become haters. Y'all enjoy this day. keep moving forward. All right, YouTube.